So one of the easiest ways you can get a working shopping cart on a website is to use a ready-made cart. And this one, Roman Cart, I've used for a few years. Several of my students have used it. It's a great website. It's quite easy to use. You just go to romancart.com and sign up for a new account. Make a note of the store ID, your username and password. And when you log in for the first time, you'll be greeted with a screen that looks like this. Now, the store ID is also up here. If you can't remember what that is or you didn't make a note of it when you first created your account. Now, the first thing they suggest you do is click here to go through the basic settings. Now, you need to make sure, first of all, that you're on British pounds and that this bit says you're going to be using Roman Cart with a website. Click Next. Now, these two, you can worry about these later. So for now, you can probably just skip those. It's just if you go to the cart and you want to continue shopping, it's just asking you where you want the return to shopping to go to, which page you want it to go to. So for now, you can just leave those blank and we can fill those in later. Click Next, and this is where it's asking you, if a sale is made, where do you want the notification of that sale to go? And that's just your email address. But again, for now, you can just leave that blank. This here says, what do you want to do you want to upload a logo? And I'm not bothered about that, so I'm going to skip that bit there. Right, the only other thing to mention is in step 1, what is the name of your store? Give it a sensible name, okay? Don't let it just pick one for you. Give it a sensible name so you can recognize it again later. Now, eventually, when you get to the end, it will just say finish, and just click finish. It brings you back here. This little video shows you, how to set up some of the basics. But the first thing you need to do is go to manage, because we need a list of products to sell. Go to products. And as you can see from mine, I've already created 4 products. And creating products is straightforward. Just here where it says add a new product, you've got, looks like a parcel with a green plus on it. And then it's just asking you here, what is the item code? Now, I've just called my product 1, product 2, product 3. You might want to come up with something a little bit more sensible, but it needs to be a combination of letters and numbers, no special characters, okay? And then in here, you just put something that, describes the name of the item. This is just the price, and you don't need the pound sign. You can just literally put in like 50 for £50. Tax and all that kind of stuff. Not too bothered about that, okay? I'm not worried about any of these for now, because this is just things like stock control and quantity and things that we're not really all that fussed about right now. So all I need to do now is click save, and you can see it's added the new product just here into my list. The only other thing you might want to do is upload an image of what the product that you're looking to sell looks like, so that when it's added to the cart, people can see, if there's a storefront, people can see what it looks like, okay? And that's basically how you create a simple cart with some products in it. The only other thing you now need to know is, if I want to somehow get this onto my website in a way that allows people to add things to the cart and then actually purchase them, when you click here on the ABC bit and click show code, you get some options in there to find links and add buttons and so on and so on. So it's a fairly straightforward situation, but I'll show you that in another video later on. Okay, make sure you click save changes so nothing gets lost, and that pretty much is adding products to your online shop. There are some limitations on this free version. You are only allowed, if I click save here, you will be able to see that you only allow 10 products. But for the purpose of our website, 10 is fine. If you do want to use this as an actual shop, then you're going to need to obviously subscribe and pay a little bit of money to get the full functionality and more than 10 products. But this is good for us.